Hi, I'm Nancy Quinn. It's high noon tea, my favorite time of the day to sit down and have a cup and have a little chat with you all. You know, I received an email the other day from Mike in Michigan, and he wrote and explained in his email that he sits down with his wife and watches my videos together. They apparently have the internet hooked up to their TV and they can sit down with their coffee in the morning and watch it. And after I thought about that for a few minutes, it really touched me because I think the ultimate compliment is to be invited into somebody's home and spend time with them. And that's in a sense what we're doing. And I'm really glad that you take a few minutes to spend some time with me and that you can welcome me into your home as well. So I just wanted to send out a very special thank you to all of you who watch my videos. Now let's put away the mushy stuff and get down to the tea recommendation. Today I'm drinking, well, to be honest, I've just about finished it, Bigelow's Toasted Coconut Almond Bark. And yes, it tastes like it sounds. It's actually more of a dessert. And so I had to give it a try. When I saw it in the grocery store, I decided to pick some up. And I'm glad I did. It's my new recommendation, and I hope you give it a try too. In fact, this mug is the perfect one for it. It says, "Stand tall and be sweet." Now that I'm doing the high noon teas, I have an excuse to go buy new mugs. So that's just part of the fun. I didn't have a question that I could really tie into this story, but I'm going to share it with you anyway today because it's just a perfect example of the kinds of things that go on here all the time. I was cleaning, dusting, vacuuming, the usual things, and I saw our dog Penny suddenly alert to something at the fireplace. And of course, my first thought was, it has to be rodent related. She's my little huntress, and I just had visions of, you know, a little tail that was going to show up behind the flower pot, or a mouse that was going to suddenly jump out at me when I went over there. But I was very brave. You'll be very proud of me. I did go over and check it out. But it wasn't a mouse. It was this beautiful little female bluebird. Apparently she was looking for a place to build a nest, and she ended up falling down the chimney. So I had to get her out of there. And I went ahead and put Penny away. I asked my husband to help me out. I opened the door, and she tried to escape immediately and just flew out. I watched her fly around for a few minutes. I could tell that she was very upset. And before I could stop her, she flew into the windows and stunned herself. She ended up landing onto the couch, which, if you've read my books, you'll know that for some reason, all the wildlife that gets up into the house manages to land on the place where I sit on the couch. So we picked her up. We were very, very gentle. You don't want to crush their wings if they suddenly get excited and try to fly away. And we took her outside. I gave her a little examination. She looked okay, and I really thought with some time that she would recover. So we set her down outside, and I did give her a few little mealworms in case when she was feeling better she wanted to take her dinner and have takeout. I watched her for, actually it ended up being closer to a half an hour, and within time she closed her beak and her breathing came back to normal, and she flew back into the trees. So we had a very successful rescue, and another story to tell. It's always like this. In fact, it was a little bit of deja vu because if you saw one of my other videos, you'll know that I had a chickadee that got into my art studio. So we have a lot of feathered friends that come to visit us. Well, I'm really glad that you want to share our wildlife here in the Wild West. And I hope you join me again for another High Noon Tea, and I'll talk to you very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.